Hi everyone, this is Cosplay Bangas. I'm the captain here and I have Ben with me.
Hi guys.
And I have Leon.
Yo.
And today we have the new Grand Blue Trial deck right between us. This is the starter set. Now this is the GTD08. I believe the name is, correct me if I'm wrong Leon, the name is the Vampire Princess of the Nether Hour.
Yes, correct.
Alright, what's the name in Japanese?
Meikoku no Kensetsu.
Kyuketsuki.
Kyuketsuki,
Yeah, that's
sorry.
vampire. So
Yeah.
right. So this is the new trial deck that has just been released by Bushiroad that's for the Grand Blue. Now we have Ben here today. This is actually his first unboxing video because he's a Grand Blue player himself. And how long have you been waiting for this boost?
Well, if we don't count, for example, Fighters Collection, the last set was BT17, which was roughly 1.5 years ago.
That is a very, very long time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very long time. But anyways, let's just get into the supply side right now. He's been waiting for quite some time already. As we mentioned, this is the new trial deck for Grand Blue.
GTD08.
Yes, thank you. And this introduces the new keyword Holo, which is, what is it, Leon?
Bore.
Bore, yeah. Which means,
B-O-R-E-I.
yeah, we have the thing up here.
It means ghost.
Yeah, it means ghost or apparition also.
Yep.
Right, so it introduces Holo. Now Ben, what does Holo do?
Okay, Holo is basically when you call a unit from basically anywhere. If you call it from your hand, you can choose it to go into Holo. So basically it's at the end of the turn, if it's put into Holo, it goes to the drop zone. Also it can be since you can activate from anywhere, you can choose it from the drop zone or call from your hand. And the difference between, for example, Charge and Marja is that you can choose whether you want it to be put into Holo or not. So the difference is that it's optional.
Okay, right. We have the one of the characters from Craftfire Vanguard G, which is Chono Am, and we have Night Rose over here. And let's just look through the box entirely, shall we? Alright, so we'll explain more what Holo does once we get to the skill itself. But in front you can see more than the name Vampire Princess of the Nether Hour, Chono Am on there. This is the indicator for trial deck and Grand Blue's clan symbol. To the side, these are just details. To the back, you'll find all of the information that you need there as to what you can get from the supply set itself. So you have your card list here, and you get 3 promos. We'll go into the promos as we get into that. Then we have this is the starter set. So just like the previous starter sets that we've shown off, we have the deck case. Yes, that's the name. The deck case. We have the counters, the sleeves right over here, Chono arm sleeves. The box itself is actually a deck case, carrying case itself, and something here that I cannot see. Oh yeah, it's the back of the box. And over here, Craftfire Vanguard G as usual, all that stuff. So let's just open this up, shall we?
Okay.
You wanna do the honors?
Yep.
What is it for you?
It's like opening a treasure.
Yeah, it's like opening a treasure chest. Ooh.
Let's hope it's not cursed.
Let's hope it's not cursed. Let's hope it's not a dead man's chest.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh my. I should have worn my pirate shirt today. Anyways, so we'll just open up. You can see the full art right here.
Let's check the booty.
Let's check the booty. So, nice treasure right there. Yarr. Okay, I'm getting very weird now, right? So, let's just take it out slowly. So, we have...
into the spirit after all.
Alright, so we have here, we'll go into the promos right over here. So, I'll just leave it to Leon to just have a look at that.
Oh, shiny.
Very shiny. Promos, we'll get more into the promos as we get into it. So, we have here the mat. Just like every other trial deck there is, they're gonna have a free mat. This one is blue in color and it's pretty nice, you know, for a mat, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is pretty nice. I might actually want to ask you for one of these, just so I can just kind of keep it and laminate it. So, anyways, these are the back of it. Introduces Holo even more, as well as how to play. This is basically the back of the page of any trial deck. So I'm new at this, so if I seem a bit awkward, because I am. Alright, so back to the box again. So again, there's more stuff in here. As mentioned before, there is the deck case with Chono Arm and Night Rose. Now this one will also fit your main deck with sleeves as well as your strikes as well into this one box right here. It's been like that since the Ren Ledger deck, am I right?
Yep.
And over here we have the Chono arm sleeves, and like I said before, with the Luna and the Chrono sleeves from 06 and 07, the trial decks. Those two, right? The sleeves look very solidly printed. They look very clear. It's like 1080p kind of viewing, you know?
What?
Yeah, I mean, you have a look at it. As we get into the main event itself, which is the deck. As you can see right in front, we have the main ace for Grand Blue, Night Rose, looking very shiny and very sharp. Just like how our captain should look like.
Are you self-praising now?
Thanks. I'm a knight in shirt. Never mind. There's nothing back here. So right. So we will sort out all the cards right here, and then from there we will go into the explanations for each card. So for now, let's just see how many is in here. So we have two of the aces. Put them over here. We'll have
1 point and 1 non-foil.
1 point, 1 foil. We have two strikes. 1 point, 1 foil at the same time. And then we have four grade 3. So I believe there's there's 8 in total. So that's your grade 3s over there. Your grade 2 vanillas, 4 of them. We have these two. We'll go through them as we go along. Right now we're just separating them. But this is basically just to show you guys what's in these decks. So yeah. For these, let's put it over there. All grade 1s, PGs over here, and the starter. Now, your triggers, standard 4 of them with a shiny. What's the name?
Rough Seas Banshee.
Rough Seas Banshee. I forget the name. It's been a while. Okay.
Print of an old card.
Print of an old card, and it's getting a shiny print as well, so that makes it even more nice.
It's also an art reprint, right?
It's an art reprint. So we'll just put one here, and then we'll have the stand trigger over here, right? And so the rest, they're all triggers without name or copies of Rough Seas Banshees and stuff. So like all of the trial decks nowadays, they come with their own clan card right now. So as mentioned before, these clan cards can be used for signatures. So you can print them to say if an artist is in your town, or if the voice actress Aimi is in the town as well. You can actually kind of get them to sign the clan card, so you don't use up one of these cards to sign off, especially not Night Rose, because probably what you. This is new for the trial deck right now, because the clan cards so far have had the Vanguard print at the back, like so. But this one is kind of cool because it has the clan symbol and Grand Blue, Megalonica. This is pretty cool actually. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it actually is. And you will be mistaken and put into your deck. That's right.
Yes.
I had that incident before.
Yeah, you put one of those before, right? So, yeah. So this is cool. The clan card has been redesigned. The back's been redesigned. So this is probably a neat addition to it. So put it out of the way. And of course the counter, Chono arm,
Which you will never use.
you might use. Some people actually might use it. So okay. So let's get into the cards itself. So we'll start from your side, Ben. We'll go from 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, so then we have the strike. Let's start with the strike right now.
Pirate King of the Secret Schemes. Bandit Rum.
Bandit Rum. So what's the skill?
Hang on. The skill is actually pretty interesting.
Alright, so I'll try to read it for you. So
Okay. When this unit attacks hits a vanguard, choose up to 1 card from your drop zone and call it to the rearguard circle. And then that unit plus 2k. It's kind of like Goblet and Flash, Gold Knight, all this stuff. Instead, it comes from the drop zone.
what do you think?
Well, it is a very standard unit that every clan will get, and I'll say, as far as he goes, he does have good synergy with what Grand Blue has.
Actually, that's something that actually helps.
Yeah, it's something that's actually very helpful. So let's not beat around the bush. Let's get into Night Rose. What is the full name, Leon, for Night Rose?
Vampire Princess of Nightfall. Nightfall. Night Rose. Okay, and the skill is
For the skill, so her GB2 skill, if I can read this off properly,
it's only once per turn.
it's once per turn, GB2, and the cost is that you take the top 3 cards from your deck and put them in the drop zone. Basically, what most card games call mill, right?
Yes, mill, as we usually call it milling.
Yeah, milling. So When a unit from the rig goes from the rearguard to the drop zone, you may pay the cost. If you do,
You may call that card to the rearguard
you
circle.
may call that card back to the rearguard circle. So, say you use one of the skills where it has to be retired to the drop zone, then you can use her GB2 skill to actually call her back to the
Rearguard circle.
rearguard circle.
Yeah, to continue the onslaught of attacks.
Right.
And then they also and her on strike skill, counterblast 1, during your turn when your G unit strikes, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to one card from your drop zone and call it to the rearguard circle and plus 2k. So this card is also it's working very well with its current strike unit in this trial deck. So that means technically speaking, if your attack hits and plus on strike, you actually call 2 units this turn, reinforcing from your drop zone.
Right. What do you think, man? Your new ace.
Well, I'll say her GB2 is very interesting because, like Gabriel, who's an Angel Feather Strider,
Yep.
her GB2 is active on both you and your opponent's turn. On your turn, meaning usually at the end of your turn on how Hollow works. Basically, when a rearguard is in Hollow, at the end phase it goes to the drop zone.
Right.
However, because of how Night Rose's GB2 works, it works hand in hand with Hollow. So basically, when a unit gets killed by Hollow, you can activate Night Rose's GB2 to call it back out again.
Right. So from here on, they have the next one, which is the GTD02.
Yep.
What is its name?
Deathfog Knight of the Cursed Spear.
Deathfall Knight of the Cursed Spear. Right. So then the skill that it has is the first one is the GB1, which is an auto in the Vanguard Circle. Counterblast 2. Choose one of your units in the drop zone, call it the rearguard circle, and for that turn, that unit plus 2k. So basically, it's a reinforcement from the drop zone, just like how the characteristics of Grand Blue is, as you mentioned. Then the second skill is when this unit attacks the Vanguard, during the battle, this unit is plus 2k. So that's also in the Vanguard Circle, so it's a 13k attacker. It's I think most of the trial decks have something like this, right?
Yeah, they always have a sub ace or something.
Sub ace, but sub ace are of this kind rather, so not the sub ace of the previous trial decks like before. So
Yeah, which usually don't bother to.
alright, and then the last grade 3,
Dragon, Undead, Bone Dragon.
Bone Dragon, yeah.
You get bone.
You get bone. Alright, so then the skill is Vanguard, Rearguard, GB1. The
When
cost
this
is-
unit attack, it's a generic counterblast of shooting. But instead it's a 11k and it's
So it's a 14k attacker when you counterblast 1. So when this unit attacks any target, you may pay the cost with counterblast 1. If you do, for the battle, the unit is plus 4k. So it used to be 10k units that have that, but since now everything is going to 21, so it makes sense to bump up the number to 11, right?
the only downside is that it's a GB1, so it's actually very slow.
Yeah, quite slow. So alright, so we move on to the
The vanilla.
card here. So not much. What's the name?
What's his number again? 5, right?
5, yes.
Okay. Deathfog Knight of the Tainted Sword.
Therefore, Knight of the Tainted Sword. That looks pretty interesting actually. So I would say
It's
so.
Grand Blue. I always like Grand Blues, but just not my cup of tea in terms of play.
Cup of tea. Alright. So moving on. So this one has a foil. So I believe this is the Amber clone for Grand Blue. This is the Amber clone for Grand Blue. What's the name? Yeah. 06?
06. Pirate Swordman Columbine.
Pirate Swordsman Columbine.
It's
Columbine.
BRB.
Alright. So the skill is when this unit attacks the Vanguard, if this unit is boosted, you may pay the cost, which is counterblast 1. If you do, choose one card from your drop zone and call it the Rearguard Circle. So again, it's the Amber clone where it's boosted, then you'll be able to activate its skill because it's on attack and not on hit like some of the other cards back then. So yes, so let's move
Time
on.
to ask the Witch Doctor.
Give us the magic words.
Yep.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah. Okay.
Okay, Witch Doctor of the Corrosion Sea. Negoruk.
Negoruk. Alright, Negoruk. So this is the first card that we've come across that has the Hollow skill. The Hollow skill is that when this unit appears in the Rearguard Circle, it doesn't matter if it's called from hand or from
Rearguard Circle from hand or
from the drop zone, anywhere. So so long as it's called the Rearguard Circle, then you can choose to put it in a hollowed state.
Yep.
So that's what Hollow does. And then
His GB1 skill is that when this unit attacks, this unit gets plus 2k until the end of the battle. And if this unit is in hollow, this card plus 5k until the end of the battle.
so it's additive, is it?
Yeah, it's an auto skill when this card attacks.
When this card attacks, so it's
Yeah.
auto, so it's like plus 2k then plus another 5k as well.
Yes, correct.
Negro Rook. So
And on default, it plus 2k when he attacks, but if he is in hollow, then he plus additional 5k,
Right.
making him a 16k attacker.
Right. So even though the Hollow skill is actually not bound to GB, but the skills like this one actually is bound to GB itself, so it doesn't make sense to Hollow, not unless you're able to call it back.
Not necessarily.
I mean,
you're
it
playing
goes to
Legion.
your strategy, lah. So
I say
what do you say to that, Ben? That kind of
Oh.
strategy, so.
Yeah, it really depends on what deck we're playing, but for what we have for now, we rather have it in we rather, in a way, rather it's the same as in GB state.
Okay. Right. So let's move on to the last grade 2 over here. So this is
Number 8, right?
Number
Dragon,
8.
Dragon Corrode Cemetery Dragon. It's your generic special interceptor.
right. So on GB1, when this unit intercepts for that battle, it's plus 10k.
Okay, it's
so
not,
it's actually a 15k
Guardian.
interceptor. So
But okay, it's not as special. I'm talking about.
it's not
So used to that.
It's not so special. No. It's a generational thing. So.
Oh, you're
I-
playing that way now, huh?
No, I know. I guess to us, it seems like all these new GB ones, because it's generation, so it's like a so like we see them as millennials, that sort of thing.
I guess. And then Parting Shade.
Parting Shade, which is your 8k vanilla. So most products will have this, so not much to go on to that. Let's go into this one that I have right here. It's number 10.
Greedy Mimic.
Greedy Mimic. Its skill is when this unit attacks the Vanguard for the battle, this unit is plus 2k. Oh, this is actually a Knight of Shubash clone
Oh,
for Grand Blue.
it's so grim. I'm sorry, it's fake. I'm fake. I
What?
think this is
That's the flavor text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fake 9k attack. Okay.
This is interesting though. What do you think, man? You got a Knight of Shubash
Wow.
unit.
Oh, a 9k attacker, that's...
It's going to the bind zone.
There's an Arakami player over here though.
You did not.
I did.
Alright, so but it is interesting. I guess it gives more forward. You got 4 copies of these as well, so it gives you more of a forward attack for Grand Blue, isn't it?
Yes, more options as well.
More options. I see. Nothing else to add? Not really. Okay, so let's just move on. So
Underling Pirate Skeleton.
Underling Pirate Skeleton. So it has the Hollow skill. Then it's the same as a Negro Rook, where it is GP1 where this unit attacks for the battle, this unit is plus 2k. Then if this unit is in Hollow, for the battle, this unit plus an additional 5k as well. So. Right. So it's not either or, you get plus 7k when this unit is in Hollow, when it's in Hollow state. And then you have your Perfect Guards,
Freddy the Ghosty.
Freddy the Ghosty. Those kind of neat.
And this isn't gonna haunt you in a street or something.
But is it friendly?
No.
It's taking bullets for us, so I assume it's friendly.
I catch it. Sorry.
Alright, so it is your Perfect Guards for Grand Blue, Sentinel. This is the old style Perfect Guards where you can guard any unit. You can choose any unit to guard rather than for the Vanguard specifics.
correct.
But of course, the Vanguard specific one comes with extra skills. So like Lady
Like
Cyclone
or whatever.
all the other stuff.
Protect Op Dragon, that kind of thing.
Protect Op Dragon. Yeah.
But nowadays they're coming out with all the funny skills of PGs now.
Yeah. Was that number 12?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was number 12. So we're going by sequence here. So number 13.
Lord, Shadow of Lord Sultana.
Sultana. So the skill is that GB1 when this unit boosts the Vanguard for that battle,
The
the
10K
boosted unit plus 4k. So it's a
10K
10k booster. It's like
It's generic.
everything else.
It's a generic GB1 10k booster.
GB1 10k booster. So you might have use for this, you might not have use for this. Would you have use for this, Ben?
Well, so far...
Don't use it.
I guess it depends on the new boosts that are coming out
Yeah.
for Grand Blue. I guess.
Nowadays, I would generally prefer to put a 10k booster. That's usually how I would play my cards.
Right.
And then we have Undying Departed Janach.
Janach. Oh, okay. Janach. It's a forerunner, and then it also has the Hollow skill as well. But what is that GB1 skill?
What is that mysterious GB1 skill? Show me your treasure.
Alright, so the GB1 skill is that if this unit is in a Hollow state, you may pay you
Okay, when this unit puts in the drop zone, the rearguard circle due to the ability of your effect, counter charge 2.
counter charge too. So I think we had a talk before when this set was coming out. You were fearful that the Grand Blues actually had a counterblast problem, right?
Yes, it's more on GPTO 6 support that does make the deck a little bit counterblast heavy. But with this started, it does make countercharge a bit easier. Though I will say the issue is that because of his timing, it can be a little awkward since his countercharge is at the end phase rather than during the main phase or battle phase, and his countercharge only works when he is retired by
By a cut
hollow.
skill.
So
Yeah,
if
by
he
hollow.
is
Actually,
By card effect, which is hollow. Yeah.
Actually, no.
when he's retired at the end phase,
No, it doesn't say end
It doesn't
phase.
say
If this
that.
unit is in a hollow state, when this unit goes from the rearguard to the drop zone, it's counter charge too. Doesn't say
Okay.
end phase. So
Oh, I
anytime
see.
it's
No.
gone by a card skill.
No. That is actually not the case. It just says when this unit is put to the drop zone from the rearguard circle due to the effect of a hollow ability, counter charge 2. It doesn't need to be in hollow unless it means. Oh wait, does it?
it needs to be in
It needs to be hollow
get the
because
counter charge.
they don't get the counter charge. So
Yeah.
it itself has to be
Yes.
hollow.
Yes,
So
it
in
is like
a
that.
way, it is pseudo end phase that you get the counter charge off,
Pseudo end phase, so they get a counter charge off.
in a sense.
Sorry, my mistake. But yeah.
Anyways, so the triggers that you have, some of the skills, we have the returning Rough Seas Banshee, and it's very nice, the shininess. So
Yep.
the standard skill,
Move into
move
soul,
this
draw
unit into soul, draw one, is it?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, it was draw one. I thought it was something else.
No.
Nope.
It's been around for so long, bro.
Yeah, but I'm not a Grand Blue player, so even though you try to get me to play Grand Blue once.
Go to hell.
Oh, no, I'll just go to Davy Jones Logger. I'm good over there. So, right. So there's Rough Seas Banshee, and then we have the new stand trigger.
Graham the Ghost.
Maham the Ghosty.
Yep.
Alright, so this one is the skill that I thought that Rough Seas Banshee had, which is move this unit to soul, choose one of your rearguards, plus 3k.
This is a generic stand trigger for Trodex now.
Yeah, stand trigger. It used to be the Margals for Pioneer.
Yeah.
Margal was the pioneer of the skill, then he moved it to the stand triggers when Sharon was successful.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
But however, due to his 10k ability, not really want to use. 10k guard, nobody will use the skill.
Yeah. I tried to, but no,
It didn't work out very well.
It didn't work out very well.
And then next we have
no, that's all that we have here.
what about the other criticals?
Oh, the other criticals?
The other triggers?
The other triggers are your generic without any skills. So
Yeah, the draw triggers is gorgeous shape. Yep. Then your other stand trigger would be raiding zombie. Then your heal triggers will be good luck charm banshee.
Good luck.
Charm banshee. The irony of the name.
Good luck. Judge your logic. Okay, never mind. Okay, so the promos that we got, we almost forgot the promos. Sorry about that. We'll go through the first one, your Great Tree. Put up the name down here, so we can't remember the name right now. So, but the Great Tree skill is that when this unit attacks, if you have a Grand Blue, this is in the Regal cycle. If you have a Grand Blue Vanguard, for the battle, this unit is plus 3k, and at the end of the turn, this unit gets retired. So it's basically the pioneer of not say pioneer. This is what Grand Blue have always been done. We just gave a name for that kind of skill called Hollow right now. So. Then the second skill is from the drop zone, counterblast 1, choose a grade 2 and above. Grand Blue Rearguard and retire it, that is the cost. If you have a Grand Blue Vanguard, you may pay the cost. No, it's an active skill. So if you have a Grand Blue Vanguard, you can call this unit to a Rearguard circle by paying its cost, which is counterblast 1 and retire grade 2 and above Grand Blue, as I mentioned. Then we have a Forerunner. This is a very old Forerunner. The second skill that it has is it's an active skill. Counterblast 1, move this unit into the soul. So check the top 5. Look for a grade 3 Grand Blue Vanguard. Grade 3 unit. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Show it to your opponent and then put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. So it's your grade 3 searcher, basically your Repulse Drago Kids.
I remember the Great Tree skill. Now it's the Dragon Undead Skull Dragon.
Yeah, I read the skill already though.
Yep.
Yeah. So the last promo card that you'll get from buying the starter set is actually the skill is Soul Blast 1. So when this unit goes from the drop zone, when this unit appears to the Rearguard circle from the drop zone, if you have a Grand Blue Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw 1. So It's like
Something Banshee, I remember her name.
yeah. So it's like your royal parting cards where they appear from deck. They can draw one. Right?
Yes.
Sort of Hope Richard. That's the name.
Yep.
Yeah. So it has that similar skill except it's called from the drop zone instead. So that's an interesting promo to have, especially for Grand Blue deck.
So that's all for the cards.
Yeah, that's all the cards that we have here today. So again, as we mentioned, we'll put this Grand Blue deck into a card fight soon. We'll probably do two, right? One of it unmodded and probably one that's modded with the stuff from GPT-06.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll go from there and then we'll see how it goes. We'll try to find a matchup for it as soon as we can. So, but for now, that's all that we have for this trial deck right now. What do you think of the deck overall so far?
Well, I will say it is a very nice card deck to start with for veteran Grand Blues as new as key pieces they need, especially for the reprints like Rough Seas Banshee, this unit which is Seastrowing Banshee and so on.
Yeah, that's if you buy the sound set.
And it's also good for starting Grand Blue players since again the last support was 1.5 years ago, and adding this along with GPT-06, it's a very nice deck to start with.
It is. So I mean that's the purpose of the trial deck. So that's all that we have today. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy our small little overview of TD08, the Vampire Princess of the Nether Hour. So it's out right now in stores right now. So you guys can go get the deck right now from your local store, wherever they sell Vanguard cards and stuff. So in the meantime, if you do like our videos, do consider subscribe to us here at Cosmo Vanguards. At the same time, also do follow us on all of our socials. We're on Facebook at Cosmo Vanguards. We're on Twitter at Cosmos VGS, and as well we have a blog as well at cosmosvanguards.wordpress.com.
Yep.
So you can see I've put up my first impressions of Cardfight Online. So you'll see that up right there. So if you want to see how Cardfight Online is, you can look it up on my blog. If you want to see deck profiles, just leave them in the comments of our videos. Let us know what deck profiles you guys want to see, and from there we will put them up on the blog as soon as we can. So
That's all for today.
yeah, that's all of today. So there's nothing else from us. So thank you guys for watching once again, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.